Hello, everybody. My name is Centerpoint, and today we're going to be talking about Black Panther. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it because this video is spoilers for everything. So I'm just going to start out and say I give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. It was good, but it had some flaws that were typical to all the Marvel movies nowadays. And it would have been really damn good. It would have been so fucking perfect. But as we got, what we got was good. It was good. 7.5 is a good score. I've got some notes here. I'm just going to kind of read off of them. Because I watched it last night and I only recently wrote down some of the notes. Music in this movie, God tier. It's the best movie music we've had for Marvel and all of them, with the exception of the 80s musics. But I don't know if I can count that as movie music, and really it's just cool 80s music, which goes well with movies. But as far as music made for a movie, this was much better. It was amazing. The movie's basically Civil War again. Pretty damn somber. Not quite as somber as Civil War, but also has less of a lighthearted nature, I guess, than Civil War. There were some jokes in this movie, though, and they existed, I guess. They were okay. I giggled. I chuckled at all of the jokes in this movie, but, they didn't add anything to the movie. They only existed to make it a little bit more lighthearted and to relieve some of the tension a little bit. But even then, I don't think they were worth being in the movie. It just kind of existed there as space. The villain in this movie, Outsider, is what I'm going to call him because fuck saying any of their real names. Outsider was fucking a little bit too extreme. But otherwise, I loved him. I understand him completely. He wanted to take Wakandan tech and really help the world. Granted, he wanted to do it in the most extreme way possible and kill everyone in power. But other than that small flaw, dude had the right idea. He saw that Wakanda really could help everyone in the world, and that they currently weren't doing it. As a matter of fact, they were going to such extremes to not help anyone else that they abandoned him and killed his own father. That he's like, no, we need to acknowledge the rest of the world. And so that's what he was trying to do. And it was great for the most part, except he went too far. And if he didn't go a little bit too far there, and had toned it down a little bit, this would have been a much less black and white movie and more very, very gray. The other villain in this movie, was Claw. Claw was great. Claw was good. Thank you, Claw, for the good memes. Amen. Fucking Claw, 10 out of 10. Would Claw again. I'm sad to see that he died so early, but it was fucking great. I loved it. Claw was 10 out of 10. There is a little bit to be said about the missed lore. I would have liked to see more politics. I don't know if Marvel can actually do politics, but it would have been nice to see them try, I think. Unless they really couldn't make it happen. But I think just them being in the Marvel bubble makes them not want to try anything too new. And there's nothing about this movie that's too incredibly new, except for shit like music, and just the setting. But shit like politics, Wakandan politics would have been awesome to see a lot more of. He's a king, for God's sakes. We're not just watching a superhero movie, we're watching the story of a king. I want to see more king shit. And also, they mentioned in the movie, I think twice, about something about funerals, and proper Wakandan funerals, and we never actually got to see it. Not with the king, not with the advisor guy, the friend of the king, and not with Outsider, which I would have really liked to see Outsider gotten buried, or anyone gotten buried. This would have been a really good movie to just show culture Culture. Shit, we could have had very little fighting and just a shit ton of culture, and I would have been happy as fuck. I would have been really happy, because the culture in this movie was awesome. Another note here is the planes fight. What the fuck was that? Whole fucking ending sequence. What was it? I mean, it was serviceable, but like, why? Why? Why was there just a bunch of people in a fucking field bashing at each other? Are we supposed to think this was a civil war? Like, a real, actual fucking, like, armies going at each other? No, it was two small groups hitting each other with sticks in the middle of a field. Granted, it's cool tech sticks, so that makes it more fun, but like, come on. And how the fuck did the mountain boys come in and actually fight on fair ground? They don't have any tech. They walked in there with just fists. The fuck? They didn't kill. They didn't make anyone back off with that shit. They just existed. They should have been wiped out instantly. They have vibranium tech everywhere. What the fuck are they doing? What's going on? Explain! If anyone can explain that, please. Also, how did they know the CIA Whitey boy was in the lab when he was controlling the airplane? How? Just how? How did you know? How did they know? Some of the nitpicks, I think, would be, it would have been nice to see the movie completely transition from Purple Panther to The Outsider. Because fuck anyone's names again. But yeah, like when Outsider threw the Purple Panther dude off the cliff, I would have just like, see, yeah, no, he's dead. New guy's in charge. That's Black Panther is literally just the title of whoever the fuck's in charge. It would have been kind of nice. I would have been entertained by that. Of course, that's not going to happen. It's a Marvel movie, but you know, I can voice these things. You can't stop me. Also, why did the family run when Outsider took the throne? They didn't know he was that crazy at first. They had no reason to believe that he would completely go nuts. Oh wait, did they? No, I think all he said while he was beating the shit out of Purple Panther was that I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna take the throne. I don't think he said anything about the family. If he did, please correct me, but I don't remember that. Because I was watching that scene, I was just confused why they were running. The visuals in this movie, for the most part, were on point. Again, the culture. I just want to see Wakanda. Honestly, Wakanda's fucking awesome. I would have liked to see the mines, like really see the mines. I would have liked to see the people on the streets, like even like a scene, like even just like 5 seconds. It would have been amazing, but we don't get to have that because, you know, Marvel. But like, it's fucking gorgeous. Should have focused more on culture. And I think the last point I have here, which I'm really just spouting off random shit, but the last point that I have here, one of the things that I like the most about this movie. Thank you very much for watching. And tell me what you guys thought about Black Panther. Tell me what you thought about it. These were just some random thoughts that I had about the movie. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I've got a Patreon if you want to send me a few bucks and tell me what to do. I'll do as you command. I will literally do as you command. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see daily videos / live streams. Because, yeah. Thank you very much.